going on? We already got one thumbs up. That's cool. Woo. Going live in the house. So there's nobody on yet, but I'm already talking because this video will probably upload once we're done going live. I'll probably end up repeating myself once we get more people on here, but had a couple big events this past week. Kind of like life changing or eye-opening events, I guess. Figured I'd just share with you guys. One's personal and one can actually help you guys as well. So just kind of wanted to be able to jump on and chat with everybody, see how everybody's doing, and share with you guys. I was like, wait and see if we get a few people on so we get like that line of communication going, right? Let's get people on here. In the house, chilling on the couch. Normally we do these lives and videos in the shop. That's what you guys are used to seeing, right? It's your workshop. Sawdust everywhere. We're out in the tent. We're chainsaw carving, right? I don't know. Figured I'd shower and sit on the couch tonight. Doesn't happen often. If my wife was here, she'd ask me if I was sick because I'm actually sitting on the couch, because it's a rare thing to catch me on the couch. Well, I hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope this past week was great for everybody. Geez, we had 7 viewers and we popped down to 3. That's a bummer already. So I wanted to jump on though and share with you guys, like I was saying, we had a couple, well, we kind of had like a life-changing event this past week. And then we had, I said like 2 life events, right? The other one was kind of one of those events where you're like, oh, wow, this can work out. This is awesome. So the first one I wanted to share with you guys is, hey, Barry, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in. I wanted to share with you guys my oldest. We just moved my oldest into college, her first year of college, and that was a life-changing event for us, you know, seeing your firstborn pack her whole room up and get her prepared and not really send her off. I mean, send her off, I guess, but you know, move her into a dorm and help set up and do all that stuff, and then kind of say, see you later. We'll see you in a couple months or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And leave her there on her own for her first time. It's kind of crazy. It's a little surreal to believe that, you know, I've got a college student now off doing her own thing, making her own decisions, living life. Cool thing is though, is she is a really smart kid. She's got a good head on her shoulders. She's got a good plan, knows what she wants to do, and is going to be working toward that. So it's really awesome. I'm really excited for her. I know she can do it, and can't wait to see what she does going forward. So lots of excitement there. Lots of changes in our home with that. You know, I've got 2 other kids that are younger, and so there's a big change there with them, you know, having their oldest sister move out and things like that. But yeah, so that was last week. Also last week we kind of hit this this milestone. We've been learning, I guess, and using this digital marketing course to help improve my business, to help improve my wife's business, and to actually create a whole second business, a whole second line of income or revenue for our family. And I wanted to be able to get on here and share it with you guys. Like, for some of you that follow me for a while, you guys, you'll see me pop up on the screen and share with you something that I really enjoy using, or we are promoting, because I really think there's a lot of benefits to it, and I think it can help everybody out. And so I like to get on and share those things with you guys. What's going on, Matthew? Thanks for stopping in, man. And tonight I want to be able to share with you guys a little bit about this digital marketing program. If you guys seen some of my videos in the past, I was talking about some health supplements and things. That is Modere. Now that is something different, but that is something we still stand behind, and we still promote our products by Modere. And that is such a great line of stuff. Maybe we'll go live, or we'll just share it in some videos so you guys can get some more info on that for anybody that's interested. But that's another side revenue. for us. And this digital marketing class or course that we're now going to be offering to everybody is, again, going to be another bit of revenue for our family and for our home. But the cool thing is with this digital marketing course, for anybody that purchases it, you guys also get the rights to course. You get 100% of the profits. So basically, you put the time and work in, you make a sale. Your first sale covers your full investment. We've already had a few sales. And so I was like, man, I really got to share this with everybody because I know that I have artists watching, right? Beginners, intermediate, people that are better than me, even chainsaw carvers, along with other artists that are inspired by the work that I do. And a lot of people want to be able to create their art full time, right? I'm creating my art full time, but I also have other lines of income, other lines of revenue that help. So in the winter when times are slow, these other lines of revenue are able to pick up the slack. So I wanted to get on and just kind of share this bit with you guys as well. Kind of talk about the course a little bit, what it offers. There is a link to it right in the description of the video. You'll see digital marketing course, and then below it, it says like www.makemoneywithkhall.com. When we're done with a live, you guys can click that and go right there. And basically, it's going to show you the information I'm going to go over with everybody about this digital marketing course. So I'm just going to kind of touch base on a few things in just a couple minutes. I see where live is growing, so I figured I'd just wait, let a few people get on. I hope you guys are doing good, though. Hope everybody's carving and had a great weekend. Hopefully you guys are making some sawdust and some cool pieces. I know I have been working on the whiskey bar for an event that's coming up in like 2 weeks. I still have a lot to do on that. I got to make a couple stools, and then I've still got to create a desk that I really want to bring to the show as well. But yeah, anybody else got anything good going on they want to share, or you guys want to just get into the meat of it? Not sure how many of you are here and really like interested in the side hustle or really interested in adding that extra line of income, you know. But like I said, I know this live will upload. Normally they upload so people can watch them later on. And I really think there's a lot of benefits to it. So, you know, I sell my work. My wife sells some other products as well. And being able, we have purchased other courses over the years and classes to help grow our businesses, things that can help you with social marketing, with websites, you know, promoting your stuff, how to respond to people, trying to set up email things. And websites are a big one, though, for me. Trying to get a website rolling where I can make sales and stuff is like really tough. And we have thrown a lot of money over the years at many different courses only to find out that they really just barely scratch the surface and never actually answer the questions that you would have as somebody that has like zero knowledge, right? So let's say you want to start a website where people can click on a carved bear and put it in their cart. They can cash out. There's no middleman. It's your website. They can buy it. Boom. You ship it to them. Done deal. Trying to find courses and classes that give you like full detail on doing that is really, really tough. This digital marketing course, though, that we're offering is awesome because it has all that stuff wrapped up in it. It will, you know, we might as well just get into it. Again, the link to this, guys, is in the description below. It'll be at the website, Make Money with K Hall. But what I want to do is give you guys a rundown. So I'm looking over here at the site that you would find if you followed that link. And, you know, first thing off is who's this course perfect for? Business owners, content creators, real estate agent, photographers, online assistants, any small business owner. Again, a lot of you creating art, you guys want to sell that art. And the best way to do that is having a website that works properly, works fluently, and everything runs smooth. The other great ways to be able to sell your art and have that work for you so that you can do this full time and have an income is knowing when and how to post on Instagram, Facebook, and sharing things on YouTube. A lot of stuff, if you don't invest in something like this, is a time consuming process. Like, it takes a lot of time to figure out the algorithm. It takes a lot of time to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And this course takes a lot of figuring out of it, out of the equation, and just kind of jumps right into the, hey, this is what works. So, you're able to just kind of go for it. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a full course. This is, making the purchase, sitting down on your laptop, and going to school. Some people are going to be, disheartened by that. Man, well, I don't want to do that. Here's the thing, though. If you are not going to invest in yourself to grow your business, if you're not going to invest in this potential knowledge or other knowledge, right? Maybe you don't want to do this. That's fine. If you're not going to invest in yourself to grow your business, to make things better, then you're just staying stagnant. Just like I tell you guys in the chainsaw carving tutorials, if you're never striving to do better and you're always staying in the same place, like, what are you really doing, right? We're always trying to achieve the next level. We're always trying to do a step above. We're always trying to go a step further, get the details. It's kind of the same process with your business. You get to a certain level and you're like, oh, this is it. But is it? You can always do more work. You can always go a step farther. You can always reinvest in yourself and reinvest in your business. Like I was saying, for us, this course is one of those things that's been an investment for us in our small businesses and having those streams of income that aren't just chainsaw carvings or rustic furniture or the 9-to-5 paycheck. So this last week, this course, we were able to sell a couple of these last week, and that gave us the opportunity for my wife to take the week off and to be able to move our daughter into college. No worries, right? And I don't say that in a bragging way. I say that just so you guys, you have an idea of what we're talking about here. So this course, once you purchase it, you have the resale rights. As you go through and you start taking the course, you start doing your classes, you start learning from it, you are able to take that course, start a website where you're able to resell this course to other people. 100% profit goes to you. It's not a pyramid scheme. The sales that we made last week were ours. We did not give anybody a cut. We have the prices laid out on the website. People make that purchase, and in a few days, that amount gets deposited to our bank account. And that's just the way it works. That's how it is. You make that purchase, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. You can attempt to, which it will walk you through how to, create a whole new website to focus on selling this course. So what does that mean? You've got to be able to promote it, though. If you're going to do YouTube with carvings or other art, you share this on there like I'm doing with you guys to help other people that follow you be able to break away from their 9-to-5, right? Hopefully one day this will take off enough and my wife will be able to leave her job and this will be her mainstream of income while I'm still carving and doing the things that I love to do. And then she'll be able to pursue the things that she really loves to do as well. Now, the great thing about this, all right, you can set up a website. You can sell the course at full price. As you go through the course, it'll teach you how to break it down into pieces so that people can purchase the course in little tidbits rather than the full thing. We are right now in the process of getting the tidbits added to our website so that everybody doesn't have to make that full purchase up front, and you can just get a few things here and there to kind of help you get started. Now I lost my train of thought. So there's that. You can get that set up and going. Once that's set up, it does the work for you. You promote it, you send viewers there, you send subscribers there, you send your followers there to help them grow their business, and that makes you money on the side. While that's doing that, you now go ahead and recreate a website. This is the other thing I'm currently in the process of doing, is revamping a brand new website for Halls Stick Furniture and Signs, which is my small business, which also will promote my YouTube channel and all my Instagram and Facebook and all that other stuff that I do, and be able to sell through that, showcasing my work, and all those kinds of things. So it'll be two separate websites. Again, the course website, it's already managed. It manages itself. It's there. You send people there. You don't have to do anything else with it once it's fully set up and running. Your business website, well, that's different, right? You've got to add product and you've got to do descriptions and pricing and shipping and all that kind of stuff. But that's where this course teaches you how to do it. Whew, a lot of stuff. You guys with me? Is everybody with me still? I know we're hanging between like 6 to 10 people hanging out. I hope you guys are doing good though. I'm talking a lot. People tell me I like to hear my own voice. Maybe it's true. I don't know. Really, guys, I'm just doing this tonight because I want to help you guys out. I really do. In just a minute, though, if you guys have questions or anything, just ask. I don't have all the answers, but I would try to answer whatever I can for you. There are different modules, though, to the course. Like, you know, you have different levels as you go through it and you're learning. I'll share those with you guys here as well. There's 8 different modules. So there's 8 different little, you know, I don't know, it's broke up in 8 parts, I guess. But right from the get-go, it's very basic stuff as far as introduction to digital marketing. A lot of stuff I didn't know as far as basic stuff, right? Like basic stuff. But there's a lot of great things in here if you're going to be doing a website and selling your products or just reselling the course as a side hustle for a side revenue. So module 1, introduction to digital marketing. This introduces you to digital marketing, explains key principles of business, management, and strategy, and how to apply them to your business. This module in itself is simple, it's basic, but it helps you take your business and kick it off in the right manner. Set you up for success rather than feeling like you're working, but your online stuff isn't going anywhere. Let's face it, if you're not online and you're trying to make sales, it's really, really tough these days because people want to click on their phone to make a purchase and be done and go about their day. They really do, especially if it's a shippable small item, even large items. People order TV stands and all kinds of stuff off the internet these days. So there's that. Module 2, how to build your own branded sales process. This lesson teaches you how to build a branded funnel to bring prospects to customers. You'll learn how to design landing pages, emails, and sale pages on your website. So this will be able to help you bring people that are thinking about purchasing from you and hopefully turning them into a customer. It's going to make it more of a streamline for them, right? They land on your website and it's not just like, oh, what do I do from here? It'll help them guide them right through your website, making those sales and, furthering your business. Module 3, email marketing. This is one of those things I don't know nothing about. But this module is about email marketing. It shows you how to create effective email campaigns. Email campaigns are huge for your business, guys. If you can just send this out, an email that clicks to everyone that's interested in your stuff, it really, really helps businesses grow and reach out to potential buyers. Now, I understand a lot of people are just like for me in this channel, a lot of people are just learning to chainsaw carve. We got a lot of beginner artists and things like that. That's where I was, though, a beginner, just want to create smart and have some fun. But if you want your business to grow, if you want to start making money, if you want to leave your 9 to 5 and turn your art form into something that pays the bills and does more than pay the bills, but allows you to live a life that you love, gives you freedom, allowing you to make it to kids' games, allows you to hike and fish and hunt and do whatever those things you love to do, go mudding, four-wheeling, whatever it is, right? Getting into things like this and investing in yourself and your business are going to give you that much closer to the opportunity to have that freedom. Working a 9 to 5 and working our life away for someone else, in my opinion, is garbage. If you're working for another company doing a job that you absolutely love, then that's different. That's a whole different story. You love it. You're doing it because you're choosing to doing it, right? But if you're going there for a 9 to 5 and you hate it because all you can do is pay your bills and that's what you have to do and you can't do anything else, that's tough, right? Go to this 9 to 5, day in, day out, dragging, barely got time to do the thing you love, let alone spending time with the family and making events. That stuff eats at you. It eats at you. It eats at you. It ate at me for the longest time. I left a great paying job, worked 12-hour shifts, full benefits and all of that, decided to downsize our life because I wanted freedom. Because I wanted freedom. It's not because I was making more money doing my gig, doing the stuff that I do. It's because I wanted freedom. Tired of missing time with my family, tired of missing events, tired of missing out and not having that freedom. But again, you got to invest in yourself, you got to invest in your business, and you got to put the time in. You got to put the work into you and into those things in order to be able to make that happen. No one else is going to do it for you. So now I'm in that seat where if I'm not putting the time in, if I'm not putting the work in, I'm not providing. So now it's 100% on me, and it's also on my wife, right? Because she's doing her own thing as well. And so we generate two incomes, right? As a two-income family, like most people do here in America. And if we can create businesses or lines of revenue that are able to be set up, create money to pay our bills so that we can go do the things we love to do, what more can you ask for, right? Then you have the free time to do the things that you want to do. Create art, again, fish, hunt, whatever it is that you like to do. So I said we had 8 modules to go through. Module 4 is brand expansion. This lesson shows you how to create a strong brand for your business. It goes over all the details in that. There's some of these are just so in depth that it's really tough to give like a great explanation of everything. But it really helps showcase what your business is about, kind of basically. Business tools. You'll learn business tools that'll teach you how to operate your business more efficiently and more effectively. I mean, if you're a small business owner, and if you're thinking about being a small business owner, there are times where you do things and realize that was a waste of time. Time is money. It really is. Even if you're chainsaw carving, if you're creating art, you're doing something you love, time is still money. It's not the same as when you're working for someone else, right? But time is money. And so if you can do things for your business that are effective and efficient, then you are making the most of your time. And it's the truth. Like this, right? I'm on with you guys. I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm currently taking courses for and through Steel, the brand Steel. I am taking courses through their service. So I'm going to be a service tech for Steel. I'm going to work on chainsaws, blowers, all that kind of stuff. And I am training through all their stuff to make that happen. That wouldn't be possible if I still had my other job because I wouldn't have the time. This is something I want to do, something I'm pursuing, something that I enjoy doing for fixing small machines and equipment like that. I love working on it along with creating my art. So being able to do things like this course, learning how to make my own business more effective and more efficient, gives me a little more free time to be able to train, study for that service program, right? To be a service tech for Steel. So again, enhancing my life to do something that I'd like to do, but still have to put in a lot of work. So like when we get done with this live feed, I've got to jump over and do some classes for Steel tonight. What are we going on? Be going on 9:30 here. I could just go to bed or I could just turn on a TV show, but if I do that, I'm wasting time and I'm not being effective or efficient with my time in order to grow the things that I want to do. Just some things to keep in mind. Down to Module 7, SEO and blogging. This lesson will dive in and show you how to create a blog that ranks well in search engines and drive traffic to your website. So this is going to show you how to get people on your website, how to post about it, how to share it, how to write about it, how to communicate to other people, hey, I have a website and this is what I do there and this is how I sell. Example tonight, hey, got a website, guys. If you're interested in this class to grow your business, down below in the description of this video, right? You go down below, you hit the drop box, you'll see a bunch of hashtags. Below that, you'll see digital marketing course. makemoneywithkhall.com. Click it. It'll take you there. It'll show you what it's all about. Is this going to be for everybody? No, it's not going to be for everybody. It's going to be for those of you who really are ready to make that investment in yourself and in your business. And if you really want to take it a step further, you do what the class says, right? You create a website and you resell the class to other people while enhancing your own business. So it's been an awesome thing for us, guys, and hopefully it will be something awesome for several of you as well. Module 8, the last one, platforms to market on. How to create content that engages your audience across your platforms. How to create that content, what it should look like, who's your target audience, who are you trying to reach, what is it you're trying to do, what's the information you're trying to convey, who are those people, and how are you trying to get them involved, interested in the things that you're doing or selling or talking about. And it sounds like a lot on here. This course offers a lot. It really does. But I am finding that it is a huge benefit. And if I didn't, I would not be on here live looking like a goofball sharing it with you guys, because it is a weird thing sometimes to sit here and talk to you guys on other topics that are not chainsaw carving or building furniture. So it's also fun too to sit on here for a half hour and get a couple hi and hellos and not hear a whole lot else, but that's all right. So that's kind of it though on the course, guys, on the big thing that I wanted to share with you guys. If you're just jumping on and off, maybe you're just tuning in here near the end, basically it started off talking about my daughter. We moved her to college. She's going to be studying to be a nurse practitioner. Really, really excited for her. The other big news was that we were able to sell a couple courses this week, which freed us up to not have to worry about my wife having to go to work at all. Because obviously, right, I work for myself, so I'm doing my own business stuff and making those sales and doing what I need to do. But she could take the week off and we could go and move her in with no stress, no worries. And that's huge. It's huge. So I get it though. Right? You don't have to get this course and say, okay, I'm quitting my 9 to 5. I'm going to take this course and grow my business, right? Nah, stick out your 9 to 5. You purchase the course, you learn how to grow your business, you slowly grow it while creating your first website, reselling the course. And as you grow your business, as you get an online presence, as you maybe start a YouTube channel and your Instagram, you divert, you suggest, you share with people the course, and hopefully they'll jump over, check it out as well. No pyramid scheme. You buy the course from us. I don't make any money. I make the money off your purchase, right? From me. There's no one above me making money off that purchase. So when you purchase the course, if you decide you want to resell it, which you don't have to, you can use it as total information for your own business. But if you decide you want to resell it and you sell the course to one person, it's already paid for itself, one. And two, everything after that is total profit in your pocket, 100%. All right. So if you buy the course from me and you resell it, you get the profit 100%. It's not a pyramid scheme. I don't make any money off your sales. So that's really cool, because everything these days is like you only make money if the people below you are making money. Give me 1 second, guys. When you come down, can you take him out? Please. That's all right. I got shoes out there by the door. Just run him out for me. He's jumping. Thank you so much. My other daughter, she's going to kill me, she said. I'm sure she won't. Thanks, hon. Cheers from Oregon. What's up, planet? Hope you guys are doing good, though. That's kind of it though on that marketing thing, guys. The website's down below in the description of the video. You'll see a link to the website, Make Money with K Hall. You guys can go there, basically go over the things we've already gone over. We will be adjusting it here really soon over the next couple weeks. I'm hoping to add the tidbits, breaking the course down into sections. So you can buy it in sections if you don't want to make the full purchase. I believe you do get a better deal though if you buy the whole course up front. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. If you guys just want to shoot the bull for a bit, feel free, man. If you guys have chainsaw questions, if you guys are working on some pieces, hope you're all doing good. You know, it's Sunday. We got through the week. Um, I didn't do a lot of creating like chainsaw carving this week. I was working on that. I was working on that whiskey bar, which has been really cool. And it's like one of those things that really kind of like racks your brain because you're trying to figure out how to make this automated piece move. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the shorts on it, but there's definitely some other intricate things that I'm still working on getting together for it. You know, then we moved my daughter in near the end of the week. Took a few days, had to travel. She's a little ways away from home, which is great because she can get that whole feeling of just, you know, being away, being on her own. We came back. I loaded up the truck Friday evening and then did a show on Saturday, just like a small craft fair. It was a wine and bear festival that they do about an hour away, about an hour or so away, right in the Adirondacks. It was actually a great little event. I was really shocked. There was only like 5 craft tents outside. That included myself, 5 10 by 10s outside. And I was like, oh man, this is going to be a wasted day. Maybe I should have stayed home and worked on my project I got to have done in 2 weeks for the next show. But they had a couple food trucks. They had a smoker truck there doing, you know, pulled pork, chicken, all that kind of stuff. We have a truck around here called the Mac Factor where they sell macaroni and cheese. So they had that as well. And then they had this great big pavilion. And inside the pavilion, small businesses, small distilleries had actually set up to sell whiskeys, all kinds of different alcohol, to be honest, all kinds of different liquors that are made on a small scale, you know, like single barrel kind of stuff, small batch kind of stuff, and wines. And I believe somebody said there was some different beers in there from some different breweries as well. I really didn't get to go check it out. I was manning my booth, and I was actually busy. For as small as the event looked, it was totally worth it. So that's something else I wanted to share with you guys too. Like for those of you learning to carve and wanting to sell your work, get together a few pieces, like get together 20 pieces, different sizes, nothing huge. Because if you got to carry big stuff, it is a pain. But if you can make carvings that are like 2 feet and smaller, 3 feet and smaller, it's like I'll bring 2 carvings that are in the 3-foot range, and then everything else is like 2 feet or smaller. Easy carries. The small stuff I fit in totes, and look for craft fairs. Set yourself up with craft fairs, you know, to sell your work. Get yourself out there in your community. Look for those little farmers markets, you know, try it once. Don't lock in for the whole year. Sometimes those things are a bust. A few weeks ago, I did a farmer's market. It looked like great advertisement. They had met me at another show prior to that, talked it up. It looked great. I decided to go do it. It was an hour and 20 minutes away. I set up. The event, though, was only from 3 to 6. From 3 to 6 at night. And I made $100. For me, that's not really worth it when I got to drive an hour and 20 minutes one way. I've got a truck that used, you know, $40 in gas probably. Got done at 6, packed up. I had 2 of the kids with me, so then we grabbed dinner, and you're pretty much break even when you're done. But it's a learning experience, you know? So, all right, tried it once, didn't work out. The town that it's in, though, I kind of thought we would do really, really great at, but it is what it is. A few weeks before that, we did a craft fair in about 40 minutes away. That really wasn't bad for the day. It was a full event. We set up early. We were there till like 4 o'clock. And we did really well. The fee was a little bit higher. I think it was like $75 to get in, but it ended up being good. It's in a busy town. People there have money. They like things. They like nice things. They like to buy things, and you really can't ask for too much more than that. Now, I know like some people might end up asking, hey, you know, how do you get into a craft fair? How do you find that? How do you do these things? You just got to search And thanks. Yeah. Yeah, the whiskey bar is going to be definitely fit into the event for sure. So if you're home and you're on your TV watching, I know you guys can't see the comments. So I always tell everybody like go back and check it out on your phone or your computer because I know for some reason it doesn't seem like chats come up on the screen on the TV. But you know, for just getting going, usually a lot of small towns and things around you will have farmers markets where you guys can sell your carvings. Because again, I know a lot of people on here are going to be chainsaw carvers or artists, and that's like the best place to get going. Get your name out in your town, and get people interested in what it is that you're doing. I still have people in town they don't even know what I do, which is kind of funny because I mean, well, I just did though. I just put all my information on the back of my truck recently, which is another great investment if this is something you're going to try to pursue. Um, as a little bit of an income and then you want to get to a full-time thing is like getting magnets that say, hey, this is me, this is what I do, this is how you contact me, and put a big carving in the back of your truck and just drive around town. People love it. It's been probably the best investment I've done is put my information on my truck and cruise around with carvings in the back, to be honest. Hope you guys are doing well though. Any of you guys watching new carvers, or do you guys creating other things? Do we have any other artists on here watching tonight? I know sometimes we'll have people that do different things tuning in. Um, I know like Barry Lincoln jumps in quite a bit. I think Barry Cars, Matthew Bellamore, you've been on here before. Planet Luzzo. I'm not sure if I've seen you in live feeds. Kathy, that's my mom, commenting on here. Hope you guys are doing good. Appreciate you guys watching tonight. I know we got a few more people watching. If you guys are just tuning in and you haven't already, be sure to give me a thumbs up though on the screen. It helps get this live feed out, get this video out. And you guys just comment and really helps as well. Something I always like to do when we got a few people watching is just comment where you're from. I know Planet Luzzo, cheers from Oregon. I am located in upstate New York, foothills of the Adirondacks. I always say upstate New York. If I just say New York, people think I am in New York City, and that's like, I don't know, 3-4 hours away from me. I've actually never been to New York City. I have no interest. It's a little too busy for me. I really have no interest to going to New York City. None. Zero. No thanks. If you guys want, you can share where you're at, where you're located. City, state, country. Hey, that's awesome. It's awesome. Planet Luzzo. I've been trying Dremels for a while. Just traded your kayak for a used chainsaw after watching my bear videos. Thanks, man. Can't wait to try it. That's awesome. That's awesome. I am really, really excited for you. Before you start to carve, though, get some chaps. Just get some chaps, ear protection, eye protection. I know there's a lot of people that just skip all that stuff, but it really is important to have your PPE, personal protective equipment. You know, safety shoes are great. Really be safe, you know, when you get going. I try to express that in all my videos as well, and I always like to just try to share it with everybody who's just going to get started. Chaps are, don't buy them used, buy them new. Wash them once before you use them. Read the tag. It'll tell you how to prepare them before use. And just, you know, have all your safety precautions and gear on when you get going. Things happen, and they happen fast. I try to leave those things in videos. When you first get started, there's so many things that you may not be prepared for. You think you are, or you're trying to think about it until it like really happens, like dealing with kickback, because you're dealing with like the nose of the bar and you're doing carving and things, and you're not necessarily like, you know, it can happen, but until it actually happens to you a few times, because it's going to happen to you a lot dealing with kickback, you don't, you think you know what to expect until you actually go through it. The other one is the chain comes off. It happens. If you happen to see the horse heads that I carved on site for someone. I had the chain come off. I was running my 441 Magnum. It's a big chainsaw. It's got a lot of power. I think it's, oh man, what is the CC on that? Is it 92? It's a big saw. And I was running 25-inch bar, kind of making a long swooping cut. And it just pulled the chain off the nose enough, and that chain came off, swung right through my legs, right into the crotch, and wrapped around my thigh. I got really lucky. I was wearing shorts that day. It was hot. I should have had jeans on. I was wearing my chaps. But if my chaps were not just right because of the way I was standing, my pant leg on my shorts would have taken the whole brunt of that chain coming around full speed. Again, just blessing. God was watching out for me. My chaps were just in the right place, and that chain came around and hit the chaps, taking the most of the blow. But, you know, when that thing comes around and wraps up the back of your thigh, I could have been laid right open, and it could have been bad. But that's why I just try to stress, you know, being safe. You know, it's one of those things, you do it at your own risk. With that, though, get going. You're going to have a ton of fun. And I can't wait to see what you do. Be sure to share with me. You can on Facebook, Cow Hall Woodworker New Carvers. You go there. You make sure you answer all the questions. I'll let you in the group on Facebook, and then you're able to share your work with just probably 90% of the people on there are people from here who've learned how to carve. Since we started the page, we've had some other people just join who are starting to carve. I've denied probably 20-something people because they just don't answer questions. So just answer all the questions. I'll let you in the group. If you don't answer them, I don't let you in. I'm just trying to keep like all the spam out, because that seems to be the trick. Make them answer questions, and they can't compute how to do that, and you don't have to worry about them being in the group. So you got a used chainsaw playing at Luzzo. What'd you get? If you're still here hanging out, what type of chainsaw were you able to get trading your kayak for? I am interested. I'd like to know. Sometimes you can get some really good deals. I picked up a used Steel MS 180 for $75 at a garage sale. What'd they say? The oil line, I think the oil line's bad or something like that. So I wasn't too worried about it. $75, I'll take a risk on that, you know. Got it home, threw some gas in it, saw fired right up. Once like popped over, I hit the trigger, it ran and then stalled. Shut it down. Filter was actually pretty clean, air filter. But the gas line had some cracks in it. You can see it start spitting gas out at you. So I ended up replacing gas lines and doing some other work on it. But right now, to get MS 180s around here, you're going to, even a used one, you're going to get for a couple $100. Usually it's going to cost you $250 for around $200 for a used steel MS 180. So to be able to get it for $75 and then, you know, I don't know, put a few dollars in it and my time, totally worth it. And actually, I think it was a 180C, so it's got that easy start, which I'm not a huge fan of because the handle is a little bit bigger on the side of the easy starts. But boy, it's kind of nice when you're carving a full day and all you got to do is click, click, boom, and it's on. You don't have to really rip on it. So that's kind of nice. Planet Luzzo, you still here, man? What kind of saw did you trade that for? Trade it for a Ryobi with a 16-inch bar. Not the best. Heard they're not the best, but it's almost new. So hoping it'll work out for now. Gonna improve as I go. Yeah, that's all it is, man. Just improve as you go. Absolutely. Start carving with what you can carve with, whatever you can afford, and go for it. I made a video. I had a Craftsman saw. It was shot. I had bought a Craftsman saw and a Poulon, I don't know, earlier this summer from a guy. He had them on the marketplace, super cheap. So I was like, maybe I could just put carburetors on them and I'll flip them, right? Put the work in, I'll resell them, make my money back and a couple extra dollars just to work on them and resell. And the guy's like, oh, I don't know what's wrong with the Craftsman. The Poulon will kind of start but won't stay running. Okay, I didn't pull them apart. I think I gave him $30 for two saws. I didn't expect much. Got them home. The Craftsman, the cylinder is scorn. So basically, it's a blown motor. Fried. You can't do anything with that. No good. And the Poulon, just I still have to put some gas lines on it, and I'll put a new carburetor and filters, and that'll be a good running saw. So I might even do some videos in the future with it. I've thought about giving saws like that away on the channel, but the only thing is this one doesn't have a chain brake, and I'd rather give away a saw that's got safety features rather than one that doesn't. So anyway, the Craftsman though, right? Blown motor. I don't know if you saw, if anybody saw, I did a short video on that Craftsman, and I was like, you know, Craftsman saws, pretend to start it. I was like, this thing's junk, and I threw it off screen, told you to get a steel and fired it up. Some guy got all bent out of shape about it, and oh boy, people take some things a little too seriously, I'll tell you. But if you guys have been following and you watch my tutorials, it really is about starting with what you have. You got to start from somewhere. Doesn't have to be steel. Doesn't have to be Husqvarna. Doesn't have to be Echo. Doesn't have to be, you know, any of these other really big brands. Even starting off with your Ryobi, you'll get some cuts, you make a few pieces, you know what I mean? Practice, practice, practice. And when you can sell a few pieces, if you're able to, take that money, stick it in an envelope, and save up for your first, you know what I mean, higher end or a little bit better or a little bit nicer chainsaw. You get a little bit nicer chainsaw, a little more power, and then you're able to do a little more things, even if it's still battery powered. There's so many battery powered items out there right now, and that whole field of battery powered chainsaws is just, it's growing. It's kind of crazy. I know steel right now. Um, Man, what is steel offering? From like lowest to biggest as far as battery saws go, they got the GTA 26 handheld pruner. They got the MSA 60, MSA 70, which run on the AK systems. Those are smaller battery saws. They're still nice. They've got the MS 120, MS 140, which also, I believe, run on their AK system, which is a smaller battery, smaller compact unit. I see a lot of people starting off with those and blocking small things and detail work. After the AK system, though, it jumps to an AP, which is a professional line of saws, which is the 160, 200, 220, and Steel's working on their 300. I know the 300 hit the market, but like I said, I'm going through those classes. I also see that they've put a hold on those at the moment, so they're probably making some improvements to that 300. I really hope to get my hands on one of those Steel MSA 300s. I want to see how that thing goes. But you start with what you got and go from there. I mean, I started with a Steel 032 AV. I got from a guy for like $70, I think. And that thing, literally go outside, take an 18-inch chainsaw bar, put a chain on it, and duct tape it to a cinder block, and now go chainsaw carve. That was my first saw for chainsaw carving. And yeah, if you want to look like you pumped iron all day, you run that thing, all your veins are popping out, your forearms are on fire, and your arms are ready to fall off at the shoulders. That was rough, rough. Did a few carvings with it, and then my wife talked me into buying an MS 170. But I think I've got a couple videos. I know I at least have one video on here carving up a bear with a Poulon, an older Poulon, a wild thing, I do believe. Can't remember if I ever did a video. I've got another Craftsman saw. Because I know some people are like, well, you're a steel snob. Well, I've just been able to, as humbly as I can say it, I've been able to upgrade over the years, you know. If I don't have to run the Poulon, I don't have to run a Craftsman or off brands if I don't want to anymore. But I still enjoy making tutorial videos with those saws from time to time, because I do realize, like, not everybody learning to chainsaw carve can go out and buy a Steel or a Husqvarna or whatever, you know. Sometimes you're using or you're starting with whatever is in your garage or out in the shed, and you're giving it a go. I get it. There are benefits, though, obviously, you know, when you're able to upgrade, there are benefits to, you know, buying a better unit. You can get different chains. There's more options, especially when it comes to parts. When it comes to like Craftsman and the Poulon stuff, sometimes I have found it's tough to get very specific parts for different things on those items. But again, if you're just starting out, run it, run it. If we have people just jumping on though, we spent some time earlier. We've been on for almost an hour now. We spent some time earlier going over a digital marketing class that we are offering. This video will upload, so you guys will be able to go back and watch that, because I see my numbers changing, my thumbs up going up as we talk and hang out. So I know we probably have some new viewers hopping on and off and things. We'll have that, but if you want to be able to just jump down and see it, that course is available down below in the description. You'll see digital marketing course here, and it'll be like www.makemoneywithkhall.com. You can click that, go there, and see what that course is all about. Basically, one, give you another line of revenue, like a second income, if you can set it up and just resell the course. It's not a pyramid scheme. You make sales. I don't make money off of your sales. I only make money from your single purchase from me, and your customers are the same going forward for you. You get full resale rights to the course when you make that purchase. So you're able to just set up a website and resell it like we've done, and decided just to share it with you guys because, you know, I have this platform and I think there's a ton of knowledge in there, probably actually all of it, that is extremely useful to small business owners, artists, people who want to sell their work and aren't quite sure how to do it, or are already trying to do it but not really getting any traction. And this course really helps you step up your game. That's the truth. Got to invest in yourself, got to invest in your business. If it doesn't, it stays where it is. If it's here and you want to be there, you got to figure out how to make that step. It's not going to do it for you. Nobody else is going to do it for you either. So, just putting it out there. What else you guys got? Anybody else carving or creating anything? You guys have any questions for me tonight? I figure we'll probably hang on for, you know, maybe another 10 minutes or so. Planet Luzzo, appreciate you commenting tonight, chatting away, and everybody else who's commented tonight as well. You guys, really do appreciate you hanging out. It's always nice when people comment and be able to talk and have a conversation. I know my kids think I'm a whack job sitting here talking to my phone. They're, you know, walking by, living their life, looking at me, shaking their heads. This is work, though. It's not really that much work, though. It is, but it isn't. Right? That's how you grow your business. Sit here, hang out with people that subscribe, chat, hopefully share some information that'll be useful to them and growing and doing the things that they want to do as well. I enjoy that. I like helping you guys out. I don't make a ton of money on YouTube. I don't. I always say that because I don't make a ton of money on YouTube. YouTube doesn't even cover a truck payment. But I do it because I enjoy making videos. I enjoy hanging out with all of you. I enjoy, you know, teaching. I really do. I enjoy teaching and sharing knowledge that I think I have. Hopefully it's worth sharing. Usually it feels like it's worth sharing, so. All right, guys. Well, I'll give you a couple minutes here. I'll wait and see, because I know sometimes comments take a few minutes to come in. But if you guys have questions, please feel free to ask. Thanks, Barry. A little confidence boost. Barry says we enjoy watching. I appreciate it, man. I do. Thanks, Planet Lozo. Thanks for all your great videos. You're a good guy for teaching everyone something fun. Absolutely, man. You know, I caught a little heat early on when I first started creating videos. I did. I caught a little heat from a couple people, private messaged. It was like, you know, you really shouldn't be showing people how to chainsaw carve. That, you know, one, the safety aspect of it. Well, you do it at your own risk. And I always try to suggest proper safety gear so everyone can stay safe. But you know what? If you're an adult, You jump in your car every day, you ride a bike, you walk. Things can happen anywhere at any time, right? We take our own safety precautions and our own safety in our own hands, whatever. But I also had people getting a little disgruntled that I was sharing how to run a chainsaw and how to make cuts and how to get started in chainsaw carving. And you know, I tell them too bad, tough, because everybody needs an outlet. Everybody needs something, because I realize not everybody is in the same position yet to do the thing they love Monday to Friday, Monday to Sunday, whatever it is you want to do, and not have to go to a 9 to 5. I realize that some people just need something they can do to get their mind off the world we live in, because sometimes the world we live in sucks and we need to be able to just escape it. For me, creating art does that. I can escape it. I can get lost in my work and I can just create. And it's refreshing. It is. Even the stressful times in creating a major piece or a very expensive commission for somebody, it can be stressful, but it is still an amazing time. Like, you can still disconnect and just engulf yourself and engross yourself in that work, in that art form, especially if you're passionate about it. And so teaching people to chainsaw carve, honestly, is a passion of mine. I've also caught flack like, your videos are so simple, you need to step your game up. We've done some stepping your game up videos. But you know, new people want to learn to carve every day. There's always beginners. There's always beginners. And that's who I want to help. I know a guy, I'll mention his name, I don't care. His name's Cody. And I saw Cody go from a very beginner carver to somebody who makes pieces that just trump the work that I do as far as chainsaw carving goes. His work is absolutely amazing. The things that this guy is able to do and create out of wood, the high detail and the intensity of his pieces, the way he's able to bring things to life. I look at his work, I'm like, man, I can't, it's just astounding that you've been carving for a few years and you are so many levels above the work that I'm doing. But that's just it, right? The amount of time he's put in, the perspective that he has on it, the fact that he has taken sculpting classes to improve his art form. So I mentioned it earlier. He's done what? Invested in himself and invested in his business to get to where he is. He has. And it's paid off for him in that aspect, of taking sculpting classes and learning anatomy of animals and things. If you were to see his work, you would know. You'd be like, holy cow, this guy has put a lot of time and effort into his art form and growing his business in that aspect. And it's been really cool to see his whole thing. But that's I don't know. I love teaching. I really do. I love teaching chainsaw carving, the art, and I love sharing things with you guys that I hope can help generate revenue for you, that can help improve your health, your life, right? Living, that kind of stuff as well. I know I don't do that as much because I don't always get a lot of feedback on those other things, but if I feel passionate about it and I think it's helpful to everybody that watches, then I want to get on and I want to share it with you guys because it's beneficial. There is not really any information that I want to, any useful growth information that I want to take to the grave. There's just not. And I'm like at a point in life where I feel content, I feel happy, and I want everybody else to be able to get to that point as well. Like, I want everybody else to get to that point. It takes work, dedication, all that stuff, sometimes late nights and early mornings, but to be able to get yourself where you can say, I put the time in and I'm happy with that. And I'm happy with this. I'm happy with where I'm at. Don't get me wrong. I want my chainsaw carvings to look better than they do. I want my art to progress. But hopefully you guys know where I'm coming from. So anyway, that's why I share all the different things that I share on my channel. I just want people to benefit from them. I want people to be able to grow from them. And, you know, hopefully it'll help improve your life. You guys got anything else? You guys got any other questions? I know I just go off on a rampant, start talking all kinds of crazy stuff, huh? Man, we got 9 thumbs up and 9 people watching. Everybody give me a thumbs up on this video that's been here tonight. I don't, you know, I know everybody chatting has, but you know what's going to happen is this live feed's going to end. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to see I had like 27 to maybe 50 people watching, but I only got 10 thumbs up. You know, giving a thumbs up in a video or hitting giving a thumbs up and then hitting subscribe if you've never hit subscribe before helps take the live feeds and shoot them through the roof so YouTube can like get them out there. Also, it gets that algorithm going, oh, there's something here worth sharing for other people, and helps get my channel out there to other people as well, which is okay with me. It's been kind of a chill night. I think I've talked for a whole hour nonstop. I know I've had people comment in the past, would you just shut up? In my carving videos. I just laugh. You know how to hit skip, right? Next video, thank you. Thanks, I appreciate it. Planet Luzzo. Anybody else got any questions for me? Chainsaw carving or the digital marketing class we were talking about? Anything I can help you guys with? I'm going to jump off this here in a couple minutes. I just want to give everybody the opportunity to comment or ask a question if you want to while we're still live. I know we're just here kind of hanging out. And I'm mostly talking. That's what happens though sometimes when you work. I'm a homebody, right? Creating my art, I'm a homebody. I drive the wife nuts. I drive the kids nuts. I got about 2 people I rely on outside my home that are good friends that I hang out with. And I don't do much. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. So when I get on here with all you guys, I just chat, you know? All right, guys. Well, if you don't have any questions for me, I am going to get off this live feed. I got to go do some steel training. Yeah, I got to go do some steel classes. Some service classes. All right. Appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Thank you to anybody that, you know, it's your first time joining. This should upload so you guys can go back through if you need any reference to the marketing stuff. If you're just popping on here at the end, you can find all the digital marketing information I've been talking about down below. You click the Dropbox tab. It'll drop down. You see a bunch of hashtags for the video, and below that, you'll see digital marketing course. Make Money with K Hall. Click that link. It'll take you there. It'll go over everything I went over in this video. You can click purchase. It'll show you how much it is. Once you make that purchase, you now own the rights to resell it. Take the course. You go through it. It'll teach you and set you up a website. Set that course up so you can start reselling it yourself. All you need to do is sell one, and your course has paid for itself. All right, guys? After that, use all that information, create your own website, start selling your art, start selling that thing you're passionate about while leaving that course site up. Suggest it to all your new followers. And now you've got a second stream, a second income revenue while you're selling the thing you're passionate about. Hopefully I help you guys all out. Thanks, Ma. Have a good night as well. Hope you guys all have a great night. I appreciate everybody that was tuning in. And I'll see you guys later.